Hey.
Okay, we need to just record because we're getting some juicy shit and it's T minus 1 minute.
I know. Hi, how are you? I've got my coffee. We're ready to go. Hi,
Hi.
everyone. Welcome to Lightworkers Unite. Lightworkers Unite is a podcast and social show hosted by intuitive women, lightworkers, and most importantly, friends, Mayume and Manjeet. Welcome to our podcast, Lightworkers Unite, where we believe there is a lightworker within all of us.
Whether you are a medium, an educator, or a nuclear medicine technologist, there is a light worker within you, and we have work to do.
This is a safe and sacred place where lightworkers connect, grow, and learn.
And share our light with the world.
So, I was just telling Manjeet, it's been a while.
Yes, I know.
Oh
Life.
gosh, life. So
Has it been fucking crazy? It's been so crazy.
it's been crazy, and in good ways and in bad ways. Sorry, I've got like something stuck on my. It's probably cat hair on my lipstick or something. I don't know because I have two cats. But I was in. We want to pull cards for you guys this morning, and I
Yes.
cannot find my own personal Lightworkers Unite deck that I carry around with me everywhere. And you know how you transfer purses for different things.
Yes.
Well, I don't ever transfer those. I usually leave them in my main bag, but I do take them places. I do take them to Chelan. I don't know where they are, and I can't find them. And I've been calling to them, like, where are you? It's really interesting. So now here I am,
Oh,
and I'm about to open a fresh new pack, and I'm sad about it. I've been reluctant to. I keep like, no,
oh.
I'm not going to because she's going to show up somewhere, but I don't know where she is.
I think, you know what I think? Can I tell you what I think? As soon as
Tell
you
me.
said you were missing, oh, I'm already banging the mic. We're
Well,
already doing
see,
it.
you're already bang bang.
um, can you hear me okay though? I don't sound like echoey or anything.
You do sound a little echoey, just a little echoey. I know
I
we
don't
didn't
know
do any
why.
studio checking. We just jumped on and
Oh
recorded,
my
but it
gosh.
is echoey. So I think you might want to check your settings. Is your mic doesn't sound like it's connected, maybe?
You know,
Does it?
I am. I did
Okay.
check that
Okay.
before.
Okay.
I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe do you want to hear this? Try this.
Yes.
See what this sounds like.
And we
Oops.
can edit this out too.
Okay. How about this? Is this any better?
No, the other
No.
one sounded better. This one sounds like
Okay.
you're in a cave.
Okay. Okay. How about this one? How does this one sound?
Yes,
Does that
there
one
we
sound
go.
any better?
Yes, that one's better.
It
Yes,
does.
it does. That
Okay.
sounds good.
That is my MacBook Air microphone. It's not my mic.
Okay, that's weird. Does my mic sound
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
You can
yours
hear.
sounds great, but I noticed in our last episode, I did sound echoey, and I was like, "Why is that?" But
But
this
you
sounds
normal
better.
that sounds better, but normally your mic sounds amazing. So
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
wondering if
know.
there's make I would disconnect it and then connect it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me try that.
From the settings, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I'll edit
Okay,
this stuff
I'm
out.
gonna. Okay, sorry. I just was I had a
I'm
moment
so-
of. Okay, how about
no
now?
worries.
I just went back to my mic now.
Yes, there we go. Yeah.
God, that's better.
Yes, 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 it's better.
Motherfuck. Okay,
Yeah. What did you do?
I did exactly what you told me to. My
Okay.
IT genius. I went out, I did the MacBook, I did the AirPods, and then I went back to my speaker and then it worked.
So
Okay,
much
so
better. Yeah.
this is interesting though, because I
I'm
feel like this is
opening.
kind of important with
Okay.
so there's something around. Okay, so we're doing readings for people, right, today
Yes. Yes, we
with
are.
our cards.
Yes.
And I just think that's so interesting. It's like sometimes what if we have to like just check our sound, check our voices. Like there's something around the
Mhm.
fact that like we felt compelled to like troubleshoot the audio. Maybe there's something here. Maybe that's the theme
Mhm.
today about finding our voices today. Like where are our light workers in the fall, right? It's changing of the seasons. You're
Yes.
opening a brand new deck.
Yes.
Like we're finding our voices,
Yeah.
right, sister?
Yeah. Yes, I agree. It does feel the seasons, I mean, I love the changing of the seasons. I think it's kind of cool, but I also mourn the season we were just in because I'm like, I'm not ready. I mean, that's how I feel, except for
Yes.
winter. I'm like, when spring comes, I'm like, yeah. And I typically love fall. I really do. As you can see, I've got
Yeah.
my sweater on. I got my black turtleneck sweater. So I'm really just I'm a little sad about it transitioning. Like I am sad about my cards not being
I
here.
know.
So I
I
just
know.
opened this deck up and I will say it was a little challenging to get
Oh,
the
wrapping.
film off the wrapping. Like it didn't want me
Oh,
to. And
do you know what I think happened to him? Can I tell you what I think?
yes, what
That's what catapulted the mic check, but we
yes.
deviated. I think they went to someone who really needs them.
See, I was just going to say it before you. I'm like, I must have given them to somebody, I
I
mean,
think you did.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Even
must have.
intentionally, like,
Yeah,
even right. Like,
exactly.
but they are exactly, I keep feeling this because we're so connected to these cards. I mean, they
I know that's why I'm
are,
mourning a little bit. Like
I
those are
know,
with me all
honey.
the time. So I must have,
Oh,
yeah, whoever has them, you're welcome.
yes. Honestly, I feel like because when I tap into that energy, I'm like, okay, where
Mm.
are
Oh my,
you? They feel loved. They feel like, oh, I'm safe. But they were
yeah,
there with somebody. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They're with somebody. Okay,
Mm,
yeah. So now hello, brand new deck. Let me sage the
yes.
crap out of them, and because
Yes. Go for it.
and then we'll see what's going on. So maybe it's going to be even more magical than ever. Just kidding.
I love it. No, it's a reboot, sister. It's a
The
fall
reboot.
reboot. It's a fall find your voice reboot situation and
Yeah,
cracking
yeah,
something new. Can we
yeah.
just take a moment and acknowledge our ladies' night at
Oh
Kindred Healings
yes.
last weekend? Can we
Yeah, it
just
was
take a minute because
amazing.
we're
Yes,
card reading and
please.
the cards and the what did you
Hmm.
think?
Oh, what did I think? What did I feel? I thought it was amazing. Donna holds such a great space for
Oh,
all of us and well, holds a great party. And I absolutely
yes.
love the witchy theme because, I'm a witch, you're a witch. Wouldn't you like to be a witch too? That just it's Dr. Pepper. I'm a witch, you're a witch. So I really felt that it was magical. I know that word is overused and sometimes cheesy, but it really was. The readings for us.
Yeah.
Well, let's back up. Do you know why I loved it so much? Because we made witch cards. That's why I loved it.
I was waiting for that. I was like,
I
yeah,
mean,
we
I want to
just
acknowledge all the
killed
things, but
it.
I want to
Oh,
acknowledge what we did in 24 fucking hours.
okay. To me, this was like, that was just a testament, right? To what light workers can do when we're in
Yes.
each other's frequencies and we are resonating on that really high
I,
level. And for you and I, it looks like manifestation, right? We
yes.
manifested those fucking cards in 24 hours and they were so distinctly for this group, right? Like, I
Oh, it
mean,
was
it
astounding.
was
It was
amazingly fun.
crazy. And I agree. And I've always said this, and I know you too. When it's right, when you are on the
Mhm.
right path, things fall in alignment and quickly.
Yes.
And so, I mean, if we had any struggles or obstacles that said, nope, you're not doing it, then we would have
Yeah.
been like, we weren't meant to. But it was just like boom, boom. I mean, it started with
Oh,
having coffee together. Next thing we know, next thing we know, we built a 16 card deck of beautiful witches and designed them. And come on. I
I
mean,
mean, no. Well, you know what?
so
And that's the thing. I
fun.
wonder if that's why, Mayum, like in the summer, right? I wonder if that's why the universe sometimes keeps us separate because they know when we get together, it just fucking goes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we really had to
Yeah. We were very separate
and
though.
we were, and I didn't like it at all.
I
But I know
didn't
I was
either.
deep in my family stuff, my father having his heart attack, and then
Yep.
I'm scanning an incredible amount, and then
Yep.
just summer, and then of course I'm coaching. Like we're doing, it was so
All the same
I
for me.
needed to be there, right? Like, and you needed to be where you needed to be. And I think the universe just knows, and we had to just
Yeah.
resist it and fucking hate it. But then I do think that it is honestly divine, because when we do get together, Mayum, I don't even understand what we created a workshop, we created a deck. We
I
are like got
know.
all these ideas. I mean, but I feel like where it's right, fall feels,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
feel it. Okay, so listeners, get fucking ready.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Get ready. It's going to be amazing. So
yes,
yeah, I felt it too. Like, and it is interesting. There was resistance. It was like,
yes,
where we
yes.
try to get together, but then like, no, but then like, but I want to, but then I can't. And then maybe we're
Yes,
not supposed to. I mean, it causes doubt, right?
it does.
When the
Yes,
universe starts putting you, on a path where you're like, wait a second, why am I going over here? And it's not that we were
yes,
veering away from each other, but it was just, there was a separation, and
yes.
I did feel it. I acknowledge it. But then again, human Mayhem is like, well, does she not want to be with me anymore? Like, does she not want to hang out anymore? Are we like, what's happening? I mean, and so then I do my own thing. You do your thing. I
Oh,
mean, we're all doing our own things anyway, regardless. I mean,
yeah,
that's the beauty of infinite balance and guided gatherings, is we are busy with our own companies and
yes,
work and what we're doing. But Lightworkers Unite was always there, um,
yeah.
weekly. And we just, this summer, it was
Mm.
definitely
It
a
kicked our
separation.
asses. It kicked our
Yeah, it
asses.
was definitely
But
separation.
I
Yeah.
love that I love that when the universe does, like, when we honor that and we don't go into that full doubt and resistance and fear, and we have trust in what we've,
Yeah.
in light workers and our relationship, of course, we were
Yeah.
like, I don't know about you, but I can only speak for myself, that when we had breakfast and coffee, it was just like a fountain of everything. And then we went home and you did a whole gathering. You had your couples gathering painting. I mean, you
Yes.
were like, I was like,
We still
I
did
had
the,
another meeting, and
which was so
it was
fun.
just
Yeah.
amazing. So we were just, I think that is sometimes, and maybe that's part of this too, is sometimes light workers, you know, trusting in the divine, trusting in divine timing, and knowing that, there's always a way, everything finds its way. And
Yes.
if you have the heart and the love for each other, it doesn't matter. Time, oh wow, Metatron just showed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Connected to
I
time.
just said time, yes. And he's kind of like, saying time is not it, it's not real, you know. We can
That's
create
right.
our own time.
That's right. I
Yeah, and
have to
he's
remind myself that all the time. um,
mm,
because sometimes, look at how many times we say time.
I know.
I have to
It's
remind myself all
ridiculous.
the time that sometimes that we, this English language, that when I get my relationship with time, I have a certain
Mhm.
relationship with it where I don't like it. I sometimes don't trust it, or I don't have enough of it. And so I feel like my energy with time is always like, I don't have enough time. I wish I had more time, trying to stretch it. But it's a low frequency that I'm coming from. And so when I do, usually in meditation is where I'm like, ah, that's right. That's where I can see, that's
Yeah.
where I can feel and realize, no, everything's divine timing. You have plenty of time.
Yes.
So I have to continue to tell myself that little mantra. And it works for me when I say, Mayum, stop. You have plenty of time. I have plenty of
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It slows things down because I'm in control of my time. Right.
Yes,
So
we
yeah,
are. Yes,
energetically,
100%.
yeah, I could make that clock stop if I wanted to.
Yeah, we
Right.
can. Yeah,
We can.
I feel like there's, definitely times in my life where I'm like, wow, like that was a lot longer than it should have been, or
Yes.
that was really slow, right? Like that was
Yes.
really quick, right? And yeah, I do think that is like even an unconscious connection to what we desire and need with
That's
our
right.
time. Yeah.
That's right.
So
And
I would,
when it came to those cards, I mean, who in their right
yeah,
mind designs an oracle card in 24 hours. Really and truly. With intention, and they were beautiful. It was so fun. And I still can't believe it that we banged those out, but it worked.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna sell them. We're gonna create them.
You guys have to wait.
Holiday.
Yes.
They're
and
seasonal.
They are seasonal. Ooh, I just got chills.
Chills.
So I think we're also going to do readings from them when we get a little closer to Halloween, which season. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they are, we created the 4 seasons. Oh, they're the witch, there's the earth witch.
Four elements.
Elements. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying. Yes. Earth witches. There are water witches. There's the air witches. There's the fire, right? Yeah. So it just was really interesting, very divinely guided. And I hope if anyone's listening that attended, we'd love to hear your thoughts about that. About
oh my gosh, yes. For those that were at Ladies' Night and got a reading, what your card. Yes. And so we made 16 cards, right? So there's 4 cards per element. And even the facilitators and vendors also got a card, which left 2 cards left total. And so you and I picked one for us, right? And I didn't even think about this. We were like, we're going to pick a card for us, not one each. Do you realize that we didn't do that?
Oh, wow. That is so weird.
You're
know. Right. They were 2. What the fuck? I mean, come on. No, that would have made logical sense for us to each get one. Why did you do that? That is
but I'm joking. I'm realizing it this moment as I'm about to share that we pulled a card. I'm like, there was 2 cards. Why didn't you get one and I get one?
I know, it's like such dorks.
What? Okay, because that would have made sense. That would have.
No, well, it would have,
but obviously. But obviously not. So the card that we pulled out of the 2 for both of us was power, and which was the water witch, and it was about power. And I thought it was so fitting because that's what we were doing as Lightworkers Unite in this circle and giving these readings for these witches, for these ladies. We were so powerful. It was wonderful.
Well, it was funny, I think now that you're mentioning, because we just did this so instinctively, but I think what happened is when we were together, we do this thing where we link, right? And that's part of
we become one.
We do. And I think that's one of the powerful opportunities with working with 2 people at the same time is that there is something about the linkage that happens. And I think that's what people find when they come to our intuitive nights or the magical nights at Kindred Healing, which is where we do kind of our co-mediumship and also in our spirit readings. Together. But it is I think because I literally feel like half of you. I feel half and half when we're doing it. And so it's so fascinating that I really think that's why we picked one. Because I honestly felt, right? I honestly went together, feel like we're just one. So we're like, okay, so now we need to pick a card for Lightworkers Unite for us. Yeah, not the 2 that are sitting right there in front of us. You take one, I take. It was really funny. I don't even know what the other card was. Do you? I was just gonna say I don't know what that was. I'm obviously we weren't meant to know because it wasn't relevant. It was almost I have no idea. Right?
Crazy.
Fascinating. Well, this is fascinating. This is so cool because that's what we're going to do for everyone today. We thought we would go back to the fall and maybe do some readings for everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is what we do every season because we're so connected to the change of the seasons, aren't we?
We are.
It's kind of one of those things. I know I talked about it in my newsletter this fall because I just felt such a shift. Everything feels very okay, next chapter. It feels very I don't know if everyone else is feeling this, but the frequency of the planet feels different to me right now,
It's, regardless of the weather, and yes, it's kind of a frequency. I agree all over because it's not fall everywhere else in the world, just here. No. But so it is definitely a changing of a season, of a time.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I you know, I said
Yeah.
it also in my newsletter. I talked about sweater weather, but I said it with a Boston
Yes.
accent. Sweater weather. So it
We
is
are in the
definitely,
sweater weather.
we are in sweater weather. And so, and I
Mhm.
thought about us like talking about that. It is. So by the time this
Mm.
is airing and posted, it'll be, you know, just the end of September, and we're entering
Yeah.
October, which to me, October is a fun month, but you know, with, I associate October with, I can't help it, leaves, pumpkins, and Halloween, right?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So
For sure.
I'm not ready yet, but I will be.
We will be. I know.
We will.
And
We
maybe
will
this
be.
will help. Right. This
Yeah.
this will help. Like, and I think having our ladies night. And I think there's another ladies night coming up here too. So if you're interested in any of these events we're talking about, you can find them all at kindredhealingspace.com. And
Yes.
she does amazing shit. I love to take all the different workshops as well as a participant,
Mhm.
because I have a lot of I feel like the facilitators have a lot of integrity. Like she really
Yes.
picks people that are really good and excellent in their field, which is one of my core values is excellence, right? I want to see and feel and experience the best of myself and the best of others, right? So I
Yeah.
love it. I think she really epitomizes that very well. So, what are you thinking?
I say, let's do it.
Should we just
Let's,
go? Okay.
yeah, we got to go. Let's start doing it. So here's the brand new out of the package.
No,
Let's see
honey.
how well she does. Okay.
She's going to be great. I think it was needed. I think our light workers are like
Yes.
ready for the fall, ready for a new pack. And if you don't have these cards, you can get them at our Linktree account. So we would love to send them to you. And it comes with a guidebook, which is really, really, really self-reflective,
Yes,
right?
it is.
So do you want me to go first, honey?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's do that. You go
should
first.
I
You
go
go,
first?
you
Okay.
go 1, 3, I'll do 2, 4.
Okay. Oh gosh. Love
So
this.
everyone out
Okay.
there, listeners, just close your eyes,
Mm.
except if you're driving, and take a nice deep breath in, get centered, feel your body relax, and set an intention. Thank you so much, Spirit, for revealing to me what I need to know. All right.
What is my
So pick
messaging?
in your mind. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, or 4, everyone. Pick your number. Okay.
Pick your number. Yep. Yep. All right. Here we go. Wow. Okay. This is the one. Wow. Okay. Number ones. It's a 44. It's abundant.
Yeah. Just got
Holy
chills. My
guys.
favorite card. I love it.
It is so powerful, this card. So it says
Mhm.
here, it's time to manifest and discover the treasures all around you. Abundance is yours. Wow. Okay. So what I'm picking up with this card is really interesting because usually when I get this card for folks, it's like a broader sense of abundance. It's not just about abundance of food and laughter and joy and all those other things that come with abundance. We usually equate abundance with money and wealth. And usually when I pick the card, it's usually about people looking at the abundance of life, experiences, relationships, all that. But this card right now, it feels like money.
Mhm.
Like it feels like this card, like number ones, there is either abundance coming to you, like money. Actually, I feel bags and bags of money. This is so interesting. And I do see happiness, umbrellas of happiness all around, and joy and freedom. A lot of freedom energy with this card today, 44s. And I think money affords freedom too, right? So
Yes.
this is interesting because I'm also seeing all of this money coming. And it's not just that you're receiving money, but you're also giving money in a very charitable and loving way. And then also, regarding money, this is also about a mind shift around the concept of money in your life.
Yeah.
But it feels like money. Do you get that? Are you getting
I
that
do
too?
the same thing. I was going to say, it feels like a current to me,
Yes.
a currency of flow.
Yes.
To me, it was like, oh, this is
Mm,
about abundance of the flow of money
love
coming
it.
to you, going through to you, to others. Yeah, it took because I
Yes.
saw the water for some reason. I was like, oh, this is about abundance flowing, right? Which is the
Yes.
currency flowing, the current, and allowing the money to come to you and allowed it to flow to you, through you. Yes, to others, like you said.
Right?
It's also for
Yeah.
others. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with this. So, number ones, there is a huge amount of money coming,
Mhm.
or
Yay.
an investment in something that you're going to really be loving. And
Yeah.
that investment that you're going to be making with currency, money, might not necessarily feel great at the time, but it is about this flow of
Mhm.
energy,
It is.
money
I feel that.
abundance.
So all you 2, 3, 4s, you probably wish you picked one. No, just kidding. No, if it
And
resonates with you, take
yeah,
it.
if it resonates, take it. Exactly. That's the one thing. Right,
Mhm.
Mayume and I always talk about this. Our people are very connected, So even in our circle, like on Saturday, right? It's you could see other people like linking as well
Yes,
because
resonate.
we link.
Yeah,
And so we can't help but create this
I can't.
feeling of like, God, that feels like my card. Guess what?
It
It
is.
is. It
Because
is.
spirit does this. Spirit is trying to reach the group as a whole, right? The
Mhm.
the mass. So I've learned this in my group readings that someone who's listening to a message that someone else is receiving, they're going, wait a second, that resonates. That feels like that's for me. And it's because
Yeah.
it is. It is
Mhm.
because spirit does it that way. It reaches the
Yeah.
masses that way instead of one message that will
Yes.
resonate with many. So all right, let's do number
Yeah.
2. Ready?
Number two.
Oh, ooh, I've got Archangel Gabriel number 4. So we've got some fours going on here.
Oh,
Here's, I'm going to go
wow.
close up so you can see beautiful Archangel Gabriel. This is Connect with
Mm,
Archangel Gabriel for journaling and communication. It is time to shine your light in the world. Ooh,
mm,
okay. This
love
feels,
it.
this is interesting. I keep hearing the word
Mm,
dim, which is the opposite. Who, who's trying to dim your light? I feel like this card, it has this energy around it where Gabriel is saying, no, like call upon me to help you. Um, Shine your light, be brave, be bold. I'm here because somebody, something, whether it's another person or an event or a situation, is dimming your light, and you may be allowing it subconsciously. But this is what I'm hearing. So if you want to connect with the angels, specifically Archangel Gabriel, this is about journaling and communication too. So, kind of going within, like what is happening with you where you are feeling as if your light is being dimmed? Do you feel as if someone, this is what I keep hearing, something is, and you're feeling like, wow, I don't feel like I'm connected like I used to be, or I don't have the confidence like I used to be. There's something where you've allowed yourself, your light to be dimmed. And this card is saying, no, no, no. It's really time. We're going to amp it up. Take the little in your meditation, take your little, volume switch and amp up your light, your little pilot light, and step into your power. And I would journal about this, journal about what is happening to you right now that makes you feel as if you're being dimmed. And you may feel that it is somebody else. And if so, then we're going to send that person love and light. Like I love you, you love me. We're going to send them much more love and light so that we receive more love and light. This is what's
yeah,
coming up for me. And
love
Archangel
it.
Gabriel wants to help you with this. Yes, we're not letting
Wow.
people, light workers, we do not dim your light. We've all
No,
been there. We've all
oh,
been
yeah.
there. That
Yeah.
feeling.
I
Hmm.
just, if I may add
Yeah.
something, I just got a lot of crazy stuff. It was so fascinating when you said dim. I just felt like your heart had that, like your heart chakra, like your heart energy, that beautiful green ball of love and light and yellow. So it's like the yellow solar plexus energy, which is all about self-empowerment, and your heart energy. They want to blend and create like this teal color, like a yellow and a blue,
Yeah.
it's ready to come forward. And then all of a sudden the throat chakra lit up. So it was like, it
Which is
turned it
the
out to like
communication part.
the
Hmm.
communication. So Gabriel came when you were speaking. And you know how in the beginning of our call today, we were doing our sound check?
Yes.
Right? And we were like trying to get clearer. Like you were trying to help me get clearer about my voice on the podcast. And I feel like that's the same kind of feeling I'm getting with the number twos.
Adjust your frequency, turn it. Remember, I was like, and then, and I was doing this. I don't know if you listeners, I was turning my hand. You'll see it on YouTube, but I was doing this.
Right. There's something about that was what this was about. It was about,
love it. Yeah.
So I have, I got a 6 steps plan here for you. Number twos. Okay. So this is how we're going to get clear. This is how you're going to ignite your clarity. And this is not from me. This is from Gabrielle, right? Yeah. She says, number 1, breathe. You have to breathe, right? Number 2, write it down what you want to say to this person, what you need to say. Get it out, write it down like Mayume said earlier. Get it on paper. Number 3, practice. Practice what you need to say so that you're clear and confident. Okay?
Confident.
Confident. And then number 4, you're going to refine it. And you're going to refine it by talking to a light worker. Contact a light worker, somebody you love and trust, and say, hey, this is what I need to say to this fucker. So help me refine it. I need 3 sentences. That's it. I heard 3 sentences. You only need to communicate 3 sentences to this person that is dimming your light.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
coming from number 5, place of love.
Yes. And then the last step is speak it. Number 5 is you actually have to do it now, right?
Yeah.
So you just breathe, write it down, practice, bring in your tribe because they're going to help you. Just like Mayume helped me, right? Find my voice to speak clearly in this podcast, right? It feels like a mirror. Like, you feel that?
Yes, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Don't let them dim your light, but come from a place of love. That's why Gabriel had to say,
that's your heart.
It is like you're sending whoever is doing this, you send them your fucking light. Okay. You amp them up. So Martha Beck always says this, like you picture them in front of you and you say, I love you. You love me. Cause on my soul loves you. Your soul loves me. When we're not human and we're behind the curtain of this play, I love you. You love me. Okay. So, all right.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. So breathe in that love first. That's step 1. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Thanks, Gabrielle. That was fantastic. I love her. Okay.
And Gabriel's always male to me. She's both.
She's always female to me. Yeah.
Yeah. It's both.
Really?
It's whatever you need. It's whatever you
love
need.
That.
So take that, listeners. Yeah. Gabriel.
So
yeah.
What you need. I love her. Well, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. All right. This is for, oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know what to do. There were 2 of them that came. I gotta just.
Yeah, they go together.
Oh, well, I shuffled and I got this one and it's a number 38. It's forgiveness.
Okay. Ooh. What's the matching card? What card goes with that? Because that's going to be telling.
Well, it is so fascinating because it's energy work.
Ooh.
Yeah. So these 2 are together. And man, do you love that?
I do love it. I feel like it's forgiveness of yourself. Yeah, wow. Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I got that right from the beginning. Yeah. I think you're right. So I see the forgiveness. I see the bird and there's a bridge and it says, walk towards forgiveness of yourself and others. And it says peace is possible, right? So
yes.
I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of blurry right there.
There we go. There we go.
Peace is possible. So like, I feel
I love
like
these cards. Who designed these cards?
Who designed these fuckers? I did. We did. You did.
We did.
I love it. We did this. So this is the energy work card. It's a 36.
Oh yeah.
And it says it is time, right? To
align
your chakras and release energetic blocks that no longer serve you. So I'm sorry, but this is very fascinating to me because I feel like when I see this card, I feel like the forgiveness of others was a depletion of your energy. Like, I mean, like somebody depleted your energy pretty significantly, number 3s. And in order for that cycle to stop, it has to stop in like physically removing yourself from that person, but it also has to happen emotionally. So that means talking to Mayume in a soul session, getting a coach, right? That's the emotional component. And then the energetic component is missing. So it is time for the number threes to really look at where your energy is out of alignment in order to create deep and profound forgiveness. Because you've done it on many levels. Like, I feel like, okay, the work is being done. Like, you're forgiving them. They're out of your life, right? You've had some therapy, like you've done the steps, but you're not feeling completely released from this.
That's
And
right.
that's
In your
why the
body.
energy is, it's time to embrace your energetic self in order to create profound relief. So this might look like, some Reiki or deep meditation, even a soul session like with you and some chakra coaching. We do this work very strategically because this work will exponentially, right, bring release and
Yeah,
forgiveness in your
I
heart.
agree.
It's
I
it's only
agree.
step 1 and 2 to talk about it, right? And it's
Right.
there's other
All the
work
human
deeper.
steps to forgive, but
Yes,
then there's the emotional and energetic and releasing of the cell
right?
memory. Yeah. That's what I
Yes,
get. Like so
yes,
it's your own work and some of it is
yes,
forgiveness of yourself too. What was your part? What was your
hmm,
role in this, right?
yes,
What do you need to forgive yourself for? And then how do we release the cell memory that is stuck in our chakras and our
yes.
energy system? Yeah. I love
Hmm.
that. Wow.
I love
Deep.
it.
That's
Wow.
very
Holy
deep. That's a
shiza.
lot of work. Yeah. Woo.
Sorry, they were coming together
No,
hard and
yeah, no, that
fast.
hey,
So,
we don't plan that shit. That just happens. I
well,
love it. Okay, number
so that was
number
number 4.
fours. Oh, okay. Here we go. Experiencing. So far, I'm really loving
Hmm.
this new deck. Oh, the moon balance
Oh,
series. Look at
yes.
she's so beautiful. It is time to embrace the cycles in your life. Honor your energy now.
Mm.
Number 11.
Wow.
Fours and
11
11.
and
Um,
44.
yeah, those are all look on my numbers too.
I
So
know.
I
Love it.
immediately, and this I need to show this again, the beautiful yin and yang at the top glowing like that. So this moon card, we just had the harvest moon, and we're going to have in October the hunter's moon, which is also called the blood moon. But
Mm.
the energy is about cycles. Okay, yes. I almost feel like this is for me. Honoring your emotions and during the cycles. Okay. I would say acknowledging, honoring, but also being responsible for your emotions that may get out of whack when that
Mm.
moon comes out. Okay. I'm just saying. And I think you all know because everyone is like, my God, why was I such a bitch last week? Or what was going on? Or why am I fighting with my husband? Or why did that coworker say that? And why am I not getting along with my mom? I mean, whatever it is, I think we need to honor and acknowledge the shifts and energies, the cycles within our body when the moon is at play. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hearing. That moon
Yeah.
is very powerful and it does things to the planet and to the earth and our energies. And specifically women with our cycles, the water within us, the moon controls the tides and the moon controls our cycles. And I feel like this card is saying, hey, take responsibility and acknowledge that you probably were a little out of whack leading up to that full moon, right? And not just yourself but others. And so whether were feeling hyper vigilant or you were hyper emotional, or the opposite where you were sluggish and not able to move, this is what I'm hearing. There was a shift, there was a change, and then the full moon was like, oh, it was that release, and then you kind of calmed down. But it was also something you noticed within other people. Let's say it wasn't happening with you, you noticed it in other people. So give some others some grace with this moon energy. This is really powerful.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to do with that.
Yeah.
Like
I love
that's
that.
on it. Mm-hmm.
I
So,
know. I
oof.
definitely love. So I I was really, because it's part of the balance series, right? So you can't really, we can't read that card without acknowledging the sun, right? Like that's how the balance series works. It's both of those sides. And so there's like shine, right? We were just talking about this earlier, summer, right? Actually, like big sun energy.
Yes.
We're coming out of that and we're
Yes.
going into this fall, which is, I kept writing shine, rest, shine, rest, shine, rest, right? It's part of this balance cycle that we're in.
Yeah.
And this is the time right now. If you're one of those people, which number 4s you might be, go, 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 right? Sun, 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 action, action, energy, which is great. But with that comes the moon. And she brings rest, regroup, respite, retreat, like resurrection energy.
And receive.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it feels
Agreed.
like this is the time, right, for you to give yourself permission
Mhm.
to rest and be in that resurrection mode. We cannot grow into something new unless we stop and breathe and kind of like be still for a little bit. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel like the number 4 is like, you've been going and going and going. And summer energy has been great for that. But
And you might have been a bitch at the same
Yeah.
time, just so you know.
Yeah, but it's, you know, a little bitchy that's going on in the sun energy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it feels really calming to me. It feels like it's time to give yourself that permission, because it might not be your natural instinct to do that, right? And so the moon brings cycles, rest. I keep hearing resurrection energy.
That's
rest
interesting.
And regrouping.
And that's normally what this card would mean to me in a reading. All of that. Typically I agree. That is all, that's the moon. It's beautiful. It's receive. It's time to be in the yin and receive, like you said, and acknowledging the sun, because I am sun energy. So I really love the moon, where I can just,
that's probably why you are feeling it so deeply. You know, you're like, I think it's for me.
Yeah. But I also heard full moon energy. So I wanted to acknowledge, that's why I was like, oh, we're talking about the upcoming one, or the one that just happened, right? The one we just
I want to know more about the blood moon. I want to know more about that.
Yeah. So again, just acknowledging and taking responsibility, or just being aware and mindful women of your energies in and around the full moon. Okay.
Yeah.
But taking that time to just kind of go within, like Manjeet is saying, kind of go within and be still and receive. You know, just like we put our beautiful gemstones out on a full moon, they're receiving that moon energy. So we ourselves, our bodies need to receive. But there's some stuff, sometimes we get a little crazy around the full moon.
That's ownership, you're saying, right? Like own it, it and apologize if you need to. Like that's that's some energy I feel when you said that. I was like, well, do I need to apologize for something like that? You know,
take
maybe behavior that, you know, I love that.
Blame it on the moon. Blame it on the moon.
Blame it on the rain.
Holy shit. I was like gonna sing that, but I said blame it on the moon instead. I love it.
I know, but you know, you say it and I take it, and then I say it and you take it. We take it.
Or I say and you sing it.
Well, there's that. Yeah. William Russell, he always says that to me. Why do you always have to sing your feelings?
Oh, because it's beautiful and it's uplifting and it feels good. I heard someone, it was on a podcast, I think it was Martha Beck's The Gathering Room, and she was talking about singing in the morning to start your day is really high vibe, a great way to start. Yeah. It's just because when we sing, we're immediately in high frequency. So
yes. Oh, I love that, because I do that every day. Yeah. That's hilarious. I mean, I'm not saying it's well singing, but it's nice singing. Yeah.
I love it too. I love it. I sing in the car, in the shower. Yeah, it's good. Love it. Okay. So let's do a quick recap, everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
Number ones, remember.
44. Abundance.
Yeah, this
is a lot of money energy, man. I'm telling you. Right.
The flow 44. Of your currency. I love it. And number 2s, we got the Archangel Gabriel, right? Also number 4. Yes. Remember, journaling, communication, time to shine. So don't let them dim your light.
Number 3s was this energetic forgiveness.
Yes.
Using energy to forgive yourself and others is the next step in your cycle of forgiveness. This
That's
is just the next step that is calling for you.
Love it. And then
Yeah.
last card, number 4s, you got the moon. And remember, this is number 11. And the moon here, this is time to receive, take acknowledgement, ownership of your feelings and emotions that come with the cycles of the moon. But yeah. Okay.
I love that.
Woohoo,
Well,
you guys.
we
Well
did
done.
it.
Yeah.
We did
So
it,
fun.
Mayume. And wow. So we want to thank all of you so much for sticking with us and listening to this episode after a bit of a hiatus.
I know.
We hope that it brings you back and you can feel that our energy is, always connected and always connecting with you, even when life is busy and crazy. So
that's right. Yep.
Yes.
We are here for you. Please reach out. Please follow us on Instagram. Follow us also on our YouTube channel. So Lightworkers Unite. It's Mayume and Manjeet. So we love you guys. And so we're so honored to do this for you. So we hope the readings serve you guys. Yeah. Respond. Let us know.
Yes.
Let us know what's going on.
OMG. Yes. Let us know. I love you, Mayume.
Love you too.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. Love you, Lightworkers. Have a great day.
Yes. Oh, stay tuned for the witchy edition, our mini edition, oracle cards. And we are going to be doing a chakra workshop at Kindred Healing Space. It's called Ignite Your Life. So speaking of chakras, right? We have the chakra card. So if you're the number 3s and you got that card, this is going to change your life. This is going to be about a deep connection with your 7 core
Ignite
chakras.
Your Life. Is that what you said?
I don't know. Isn't that what
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Ignite your chakras. It's called Ignite Your Chakras, isn't it? Sorry, Ignite Your Life.
But are we supposed to? Maybe it's supposed to be life. I was like, I didn't know that.
I think isn't that what we call it? Look at us. I think
it's on the Ignite Your Chakras is what we
there you go.
Thank you. But there's a reason you said life. That's why I'm like, what?
Oh my God. I know it just came out.
Okay. Yeah. It might be something about that. There might be something about that. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So
let's do that.
See, guys, this is how we work. This is how we create and manifest shit. Come join us. You must.
That's the name of our retreat now. Ignite Your Life. Yeah. Let's work on the retreat now. We need to do that. It's going to happen. So stay tuned. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. We love you so much.
Love you. Namaste.